relationships. I have two models in my Django project right now, an author and a book. If you think about it, an author has a name and a book has a title. A book also has an author, and an author has many books. The way we represent that in Django is by making author equal models.foreign-key, and it points to the author model. We give the related name of books so we can actually easily access all the books from our author instance, which we'll get to in the shell. So in my command prompt, I'm going to write python manage.py shell. And I want to import from one to many, which is the name of the app, .models, import author and book. Now I have access to query my author and books. As you've seen, they're returning empty query sets because we haven't created anything yet. So let's create a new author. Equals to new author equals to author.objects.create, whose name equals Dostoevsky. So now I can say new author.name, and I have Dostoevsky. Okay? So this is a new instance of author and the author's name. So let's now create a book. We're going to say new book equals to book.objects.create, and the book has a title. Say the title equals Crime and Punishment. And the author also needs to be defined. The author is not a string, but is actually a foreign key pointing to another instance, which is going to be new author. So if we see new book dot title, we will have Crime and Punishment. New book dot author, there will actually be an author object. It's pointing to another object, author. So since we have access to the author, we can have access to all of the fields of the author. So since new book is Crime and Punishment, we can say the new books.author.name and have access to that. We can create more books as well. Okay? So I can create another book, book.objects.create, title equals the Brothers Karamazov. Author equals new author. So this is another book, and we're defining the author to be the same one, Dostoevsky. So, just like I had access to new book.author.name, I have access to another book.author.name. Okay? Now, because we have this related name equals books, I can query the database for all of the books that our author has written, or a new author. So if I write new author.books, we'll see this manager. It is very similar to querying a database with objects. We can say new author.books.all, and now we have a query set. This query set now gives us access to every single book that the author has written. So let's loop through. For book in new author.books.all, book, we'll print it out. Print book.title. So just by accessing our new author, we then also, because of the related name, have access to .books.all, and you could easily do a query for all of the books that the author wrote.